Guess what, friends? It's time for the next Mandy Connell Adventure, and this time we're going to the land of the midnight sun, where we're gonna sail and even kayak on some of the most beautiful fjords in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to
Norway! Skål! We are going to the homeland of the Vikings. We get to hang out where the trolls were, but not those trolls that are on the internet, of course. So
our trip is going to start in jolly old England, where we are going to have plenty of time to see the sights in London.
We're going to see the changing of the guard. We're going to see Trafalgar Square, Westminster Abbey, but most importantly, we're going to have a fish and chips feast.
Of course we are. Then we're going to head down to Southampton, where we are going to board the almost brand new Celebrity Apex. This ship is absolutely gorgeous. And just as a side note, Norway has banned large ship traffic starting in 2026 in some of its UNESCO World Heritage Site fjords. So this is kind of your last chance to go see it in this manner. So don't delay.
Go with us and go check it out, because going on Celebrity is like going on a dream. They take care of everything, whatever you need. It's fantastic.
It's very luxurious without being stuffy.
Exactly.
That's
There's not a bunch of drunks either. That's the best part.
Exactly.
So.
First stop on the trip, we're going to stop in Bruges, Belgium. Not only the home of chocolate, also the home of waffles. And it happens to be an UNESCO World Heritage Site itself, the town center, because it's like 1,000,000 years old.
Did you hear what she said? She said waffles. She said chocolate.
And then we spend a day doing Chuck's favorite thing
in the entire cruise will be a day at sea. I love being at sea and just not having anywhere to go. You can go get a pedicure, you can go play games, but most importantly, the buffet's open all day.
Now, we're gonna, after our day at sea, end up in Flam. We are going to take a tour to the top of the fjord where we can look down on our cruise ship. It'll be really tiny. And then one of my thing I'm most excited about, we're gonna get to kayak on the fjords. This is something that I've been looking forward to since I saw someone kayaking on the Norwegian fjords years ago.
This is how we got here. We saw a video of people kayaking on the fjords, and if you really wanna have fun, you really wanna laugh your butt off, come watch me get in one of those tiny little kayaks.
It's like a bear on a toothpick.
It is.
Yeah, it is. And if you want to find out the real funny kayak story, you have to come to Norway with us.
Yes, we'll tell you that one, promise.
Now,
right there.
if the fjords aren't your thing and more glaciers are your style, you're in luck, because at our next stop, we've got glaciers.
That's right. We're going to Olden, Norway, and you get to jump into the glacier lake with me. It's like a polar plunge, but it's in Viking land. I'll even wear the horns. And she thinks she's not jumping in. We need to talk her into it.
I am not jumping into water that cold. Next stop, the old Viking village of Bergen, where you can soak in the history or even pretend you're a Viking with a hat like this on an actual Viking longboat, or you can just soak in the history of the town or do some hiking around in the hills.
And then we get back to England, but before we fly out, before all of this ends, you're gonna do a Q&A session with you-know-who, and I'll even be glad to answer some questions. We're gonna have some cocktail parties, and most importantly, we're gonna hang out and just hang out. We're gonna put all of politics and everything away, and we're just gonna hang out with each other. And part of this trip, the most important part of this trip, I think, is the community we build.
Yeah.
Over the last 7-8 trips, we have built the most amazing community, and you'll get to meet a lot of those people because we have tons of return visitors on this trip.
Now, as always, if you've never traveled a cruise and tour, they take care of everything. All you have to do is get yourself to the airport and check your bags. Your transfers, your transportation, your hotels, all of that stuff is completely taken care of. A vast majority of your meals are taken care of by Cruise and Tour.
And they're all so good.
They really do an amazing job taking care of every aspect, so you can truly have the most relaxing and luxurious vacation you've ever had.
Now we have about 2/3 of our part of the ship sold. So you need to hurry right now. Do not delay, do not drive away. Call today, right now, to Cruise and Tour. And
exactly. The easiest way to go ahead and secure your spot is to just call Cruise and Tour today. 1-800-383-3131. That's 800-383-3131. Tell them you want to go to Norway with us and lay your deposit down so you can go on this trip. If you want more information before you call, or you want to see pictures of what we're talking about, you can visit MandyConnellTrip.com. That's MandyConnellTrip.com. But call Cruise and Tour. Just lock it in. You don't want to be sitting at home next June wondering why you didn't sign up when you see all the pictures.
If you got to
on
think
Instagram.
about it, think fast, because they're going to go. The last trip sold out in 20 hours, and we didn't have 2/3 of the cabin sold yet.
So do it today. Call Cruise and Tour, and we will see you in Norway.
Skål!